Q.9 What are challenges India is facing in universal electrification of all households? Discuss the steps taken by government and their effectiveness towards this goal. Answer. Recently government announced 100% electrification in India. Still, universal electrification of all households remains a challenge. The challenges facing us in the process of universal electrification are: for India, 1. Economic impact. Rise in oil prices will hurt India as Iran is the third largest oil exporter to India. Also, Indian rupee is likely to weaken WRT dollar. There will also be huge fiscal impact due to possible cut in excise duties. 2. Strategic. 1. Iran extended facility to trade in rupees to India. The history of ties between the two nations, where India tended close to Iran in the past sanctions regime, brought China closer to Iran. Any withdrawal from India's commitment may strain the relations further. 2. China's influence is already increasing in the region due to OBE. India's slowdown in relations with Iran may increase China's influence over Iran. India thus risks losing access to Afghanistan and Central Asia. 3. South Asia. Recent announcements shows growing closeness between Iran, Pakistan. Also, China and Russia-Pakistan ties are strengthening against India's close ties with USA. Thus, any actions by India that tends towards USA may strengthen the alliances of its opponents in the region. 3. India risks losing hugely if it goes against USA's stand, as it has even set deadlines to follow sanctions for partners alike. India must pursue strategic autonomy in balancing its interests of energy and geopolitics, along with its need for a strong partnership with USA. USA can help through less rigid deadlines, forcing its allies like Saudi for lesser oil prices to help its partners. 1. Definition. Provision of basic infrastructure such as distribution transformers and lines in the inhabited locality. Provision of electricity in public places like schools, panchayat office, health centers, dispensaries, and community centers, and at least 10% of the total number of households in the village is electrified. As can be seen from the definition, 100% village electrification does not mean each household have access to electricity. 2. Households. 31 million rural households and about 5 million urban households are still to be connected to the grid. 3. Quality of electricity. The significant portion of connected rural households is yet to get adequate quantity and quality of supply. 4. Regional imbalances in electricity access is a major problem. 7 states: Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, Assam, Rajasthan, and Madhya Pradesh account for 90% of unelectrified households. 5. Financing by states. The fiscal space of these states and systems are constrained to accommodate additional subsidy. 6. Distribution network capacity. Distribution infrastructure is overburdened, causing a high level of technical losses and frequent breakdowns. Discoms have been resorting to load shedding while their contracted generation capacities are underutilized. 7. Challenges in difficult terrains. Hilly and mountainous areas cannot be connected with the transmission and distribution network suited to other areas. They remain unconnected. Universal electrification has been the agenda of successive governments through several programs like Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Vidayuti Karan Yojana, the latest DNWPND Gram Vidayati Yojana, Saubhajya scheme, and Power for All. Still, electrification remains the challenge due to several limitations in the implementation of these schemes. They include center-state differences in delineation of duties, financial constraints, states' inabilities to carry the programs, etc. The way out of this to achieve electricity access to all households needs innovations like providing alternate energy, real-time monitoring of access, efficient distribution network, and constant financing of the projects. Many steps like Saubhajya scheme, GARP APP are steps in